Hello, hello everyone. Welcome to Beafonte Fortunes. I'm Natalie, and I'm here to do some mini readings tonight. So welcome to everybody. Any size donation gets you one card pulled, and then I'll read the card for you. So you get to ask one question, and then I'll read the card for you. You can make, let's see here. I'm gonna get my windows all straightened away. Having a long time to connect. There we go. Hello, Glenda. I'm sorry I didn't see anybody there. Hello, Glenda. Everybody's been waiting for tonight. Where is everybody? A lot of people are having trouble with their internet tonight. I'm one of them. I was in the middle of doing the Virgo reading and I lost my connection twice. It was very frustrating. So the Virgo general reading for September is in 3 parts. Where are you from, Glenda? Where do you hail from? I'm probably the one that's lagging. I'm not seeing anything. Hello, Catherine. You made it, did ya? Hi, Shantae. Welcome. North Carolina right now. Okay. Interesting. I like knowing where people are coming. We get them all over the world here, so most of the people in the UK would be like, this be like the middle of the night for them. I think there's like a 6-hour difference, so most of them be in bed. It's been a crazy night here for me. It's almost like it's becoming a habit because it's twice in 1 week. I don't live in farming country, but I live in an area that's very rural, where if you wanted to have a hobby farm, you could. If you wanted to have horses, you could have horses. You want to raise chickens, you could do that. Or if you want to raise pigs or whatever. And one of my neighbors, that's what he does. He raises pigs. He only gets 2 or 3 a year. Anyways, they got out on Wednesday night, and he's a commercial fisherman, and he was off, and he was gone for a few days working. And Wednesday night, he had no idea his pigs had gotten loose, and they're in the middle of they're in the middle of the road, and they're feeding off people's lawns, their gardens, their flowers, this sort of a thing. Long story short, myself and another neighbor more or less corralled these pigs back to where they were supposed to be in their pen that they broke loose from. Tonight didn't it happen again, so that's what I just got done doing. Probably, hey Michelle, chasing pigs again tonight. It was hilarious. It was hilarious. It was something else. Oh, okay, Glenda. All right, I understand that. Yes. This is a terrible storm. It's absolutely terrible. Oh, geez. I'm not talking to you, Stewie. I'm talking to these guys. This thing that I'm looking at. That's who I'm talking to. Sometimes he thinks I'm speaking to him and he's just answering. Stop it. Right now, okay? You need to stop. Whatever it is you're doing. This is it. I'm not catering to you guys like this is room service all night long. You had your meal. You had some of mine. You had treats, and then you wanted more. It's wondering how big is the house. I hate these bags. Here, move your butt. There. You too. Here. There. That's it. There's none left. You guys ate them all. That's what happens when you eat food. You eat it, it disappears. Okay. It's horrible. The whole world is watching, you know, kind of holding its breath over this Dorian, Hurricane Dorian. We're probably going to get the tail end of it where I'm at, because that's the way it's heading northwest. It's kind of heading in our direction. It'll peter out. The worst will be over long before it hits us, I'm sure. We may get a lot of rain bands, and we may get some wind, but it won't be to the degree. Certainly it's not going to be a Cat 5. It's probably just going to be a tropical depression, I'm sure. So, but we're expecting about 4 days of rain, straight rain. There's no weather statements made as of yet either. So, it's just scary because if you've got some resources under your belt, you've got money in the bank, you can get your hands on some cash. If you've got a vehicle, maybe two. It depends what you have at the ready, what you're capable of enduring. And some people don't have that. Some people could have been sitting and drinking their coffee this morning, and flat broke. And all of a sudden you've got to go, so you're getting kicked out of your home. You have to evacuate. What do you do if you don't own a vehicle, if you don't have any money, you don't have any cash, you know what I mean? So I can't even imagine that kind of panic. Not knowing, you can go to the shelters. There's going to be shelters, but still, is your life your home? Hi, Raddies. Are you kidding me, Glenda? Oh my God. Wow, Katrina. Yeah, who can forget Katrina? Who can forget Katrina? Nobody. That was horrid. That was like a real life nightmare, was it not? Wow. Just unbelievable. I'm just kind of enjoying this, just hanging out. I don't care if I do any readings or not. Every time we close off at night, there's always a few people, stragglers come in. Can I get a question? Could I get a card? Could I get a card? And we're already shut down. So we say we'd be back, and we promise we would be back this evening. So I know people aren't getting their notifications. That's part of the problem. I'm going to make up a video. It won't be live. It'll be pre-recorded, addressing this problem with YouTube system unsubscribing people to their channels. Not talking about me. I don't subscribe to very many. I've only got a couple. Some people have 20, 10, 15. But it would be like me being subscribed to 3 or 4 other tarot readers because I like their style, or I connect with them. And then one day I realized it's only been a month, 2, maybe it's been 3 months since I've heard from any of them. What's going on? So I go back into my own membership and look under subscriptions to see who I'm subscribed to, and everything's wiped out. You're not getting notifications from anything or anybody because the system has removed them all. So this has been going on for more than a year. I know that for a fact. So, hello, Natalia. It was all over the news, Glenda. The body's floating down, and all of it. Mellow Yellow, hello, welcome. Hi, Yvonne. How you doing? I got your email, Yvonne. I just remember now I didn't respond. But I did get it the last time you reminded me about it, about the property, and the parking and all that. That's terrible. I think a lot of people would suffer with nightmares after something like that, Glenda, being exposed. How some people were ignored. Some people seem to be ignored. Some people seem to be favored over other people. Did you really have to put the bike away today? Why did you put the bike away? You storing it away for winter already? Yes, you're talking about the cards that you were pulling. Yeah, all those swords. I almost feel with you, Yvonne. It's raining, is it? Yeah, we're going to be getting rain tomorrow. Hi, Stars. How you doing, Maya? That's better. Numbers picking up now with people. It's getting out. Okay. Don't forget to like, thumbs up, share the live stream here if you're able to do that, guys. It helps. Hi, Ernstdot. You're hoping for an Indian summer? Yeah. Those people that you were dealing with, they sound like, and not that there's anything wrong with redneck hillbillies, but usually when that term is used, because it is a term, it's in an insulting way of ignorant people, people that are dumb, or they're stupid, or they're uneducated, or they're, and a lot of these people are just salt of the earth people. They don't have degrees, they're good people, they're hardworking people, whatnot, but the people that you're dealing with, they fall into that category. These people don't have respect for their own property, their own home, let alone yours. They really don't care. You're dealing with that type of mentality. All you can do is follow through with proper protocol. Yeah, they are jerks. Who cares where they're from? They're acting like they're animals, really. So, anyways, people, don't forget to click like and share the channel just to show your support for the channel. I'm going to post, in case so no one has to ask, I'm going to post both links. One's for PayPal, no matter where you are located in the world. If you want to make any donation of any size, you can do so. So, wow. That's crazy. Yeah, they're people that don't have any respect for themselves, let alone anybody else, Siobhan. For sure. I'll sit and chat for a while, but I'm not going to spend the whole evening here. I mean, I thought this is what people wanted last night. But they're not getting their notifications. There's really nothing I can do or say about it. Oh, well. I wore myself out chasing pigs up and down the road here all night. I don't do, if you're in Canada, you would use e-transfers from your bank to my bank, but it doesn't cross borders, international borders, or anything. The only other thing I have is PayPal. That's it. It's the only thing. And you don't even need to really need a, you don't need, from what my understanding is, you don't need to have a membership in order to send money in PayPal or to make a transaction or purchase something. You don't need to have a membership. There's a box or something, you select it and it says this time only or one time only or something like that. I'm not sure. Hi, Lori. You need a card, do you? That's true enough. If you leave a, I know Yvonne, I've read before, that if you have a road that is, you have to, if you have a road and it's a private road, it's part of your property. But if you don't block it off at least for 24 hours once a year, one whole day, one full day, it has to be closed in order for it to remain private, because it is a throughway to another road that everybody wants to get to. But the thing is, if you don't close it off, it doesn't remain private, it becomes public, and then you've got everybody riding four-wheelers or bikes or walking or driving on your property to get to this other road that they're all looking for. So yeah, you have to do that. You seen black bears, were you? Yeah. There we go. There's the first one. Who's our first victim? Who's our first victim? Last night we weren't sitting around like this for 18 minutes. It was, I wasn't even in here 3 minutes and it was ding, 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 ding. It was busy last night. It was crazy. We closed down and we had people still wanting to get a card pull. There's two. See, they're coming in now. All right. Catherine Cross, you are the very first one for this evening's mini reading. Star, you're next. You're very welcome, Catherine. I'll do that for you right now. Here we go. This is for Catherine Cross. This is for Catherine Cross. She's just looking for a general message or special message, whatever you want to call it, from Spirit. Whoop, whoop. You're up first. Can you believe that, Catherine? No, you got everything. I've got everything I've given to you. Go to bed. Here we go again tonight. Same thing. Go to bed. Go. Psh. Right now. That's a good boy. That's a good boy. Let's see. This is for Catherine Cross. And please bring her forth a message from Spirit. What does she need to know? What is it she might be able to anticipate that's coming towards her? Is there anything in particular she needs to know about? I'm going to give these a run through. They've been shuffled pretty good. They've been warmed up. Okay, Catherine. I am going to cut the deck. Oh, you got the King of Wands. He's King of Practicality. There's a lot of passion going on with this card, a lot of excitement. There's a lot of stuff going on. This is He's here to help you get through the everyday of everything. Let me get the advice and the keywords ready here. He represents wands, of course. He is all about fire, passion, talent, creativity, beautiful things. This is a card of taking action as well. There's no more wah, 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 yada, yada, yada. People talking, but nobody's ever doing anything, actually doing anything. This is a card of action. This is when things are starting to happen for you. If this could be somebody that you know, but I'm feeling that it's for you. A male, someone that's a very inspiring, kind of the leader type, the type that doesn't fall second or third in command. He's always up front and center. He takes action. He takes the initiative. He takes the bull by the horns, this kind of thing. This person's very, and also this energy is about self-motivation and feeling self-motivated. That's an amazing feat for anybody when you think about it. Being self-motivated, there's nobody pushing you to do anything. You're doing it all under your own steam. That is an amazing thing. This is a card of entrepreneurship. That's all one word, believe it or not. Dynamic and open-minded as well. Travel could be an important part of this card for some of you. For you, I'm sorry, Catherine, for you, forgetting now who I'm reading for. It's for you, Catherine. Travel could be associated with him. This shows interaction with many different people with backgrounds different from usually your own. I'm not sure what that is. But anyways, Catherine, with this king showing up for you here, it's indicating that you should expect to find practical solutions for practical problems. What I'm hearing here for you is no matter what's coming up in the next little while for you, this isn't covering just today or tomorrow. This is covering a small time period. Why don't we say the month of September to be safe? Almost the whole month. This one card would carry you through. No matter what problems are on your plate right now, even if sometimes these things, they feel difficult, right? How am I going to get through this? How am I going to accomplish that? How am I going to make that work? This sort of thing. He wants you to know there could be some things going on that could fetch you up on a normal, regular basis. You're like, whoa, I don't know about that. Trying to deal with something, handle something, take care of something. He's here basically to tell you at this time you are going to find very practical solutions to very practical problems, everyday problems. You are going to find an answer, and you are going to be able to fix this, whatever this is for you. These are everyday things, though. Car breaking down, flat tire, you'll handle it in the bigger picture. You see the bigger picture with the new tire on. Don't care really at the moment how it gets there, but I got to visualize that and take everything in baby steps. When you're in a situation you're feeling challenged like that as well, you could be stranded somewhere, you could be late for work, you could be all kinds of things. You woke up to a flat tire. So you picture the end result. The bigger picture, you are going to have another tire on your car. It's a given, right? You got to keep that focus right there in that spot. And then say, okay, one thing at a time. I need to call somebody. I can't do this myself, or maybe you can do it yourself, and it's just going to cost you some time. You wouldn't be the only woman on the planet that knows how to change a tire, right? Even put on the spare, you know, that little dinky little donut they give you. That kind of a thing. But you're going to find solutions to any problems that you have for the next 3 to 4 weeks. Keep in touch with your network of friends, your professional people that you've worked with before. You can keep up with them as well. The advice of this card is time for you to explore your passions, and look to unconventional people in unconventional places or new places, places you've never been before. You're going to be inspired. It can be very rejuvenating for you. Your keywords are energy, creativity, power, wisdom, passion, a feeling of freedom, and being more free with yourself and more expansive, and there's more openness going on in your life for you as well. So there we go. Hi, Adventure Star. Okay, so that's for you, Catherine. I hope you're happy with that. So you're not going to get lost during the month. The next 3 to 4 weeks, you're not going to be getting lost. You're going to work your way through everything. You're not going to have to lean really on other people. Wonderful. Thank you so much. Now let me check and see who we have next. And it's just going to take a moment to get back to the main list. Boy, it's running slow. Okay, that was Catherine. And stars, you are next. Maya, let me open up and see if you put your question in here. Yes, you did. Okay. This is for you, Maya. Come front and center. Let me know you're here. Okay, I won't read this out loud. She's asked me not to do that. Oh, really? Well, I'll tell you right now, stars, you take advantage of that situation. If that's their desperation, they're in a panic almost to get this done. Yeah, I wouldn't. I haven't even cut a card for you yet. I haven't even shuffled for you yet. So pardon me. So I had my mind set up that I was going to do all mostly general readings at the end of the night. Do a short one of these mini readings. But I got messed up with my internet, losing that twice, and the third time having to go out and chase the neighbor's pigs up and down the road here. Good, Maya. Nice to see you here, stars. Okay. But really, you know what? Sometimes we're too nice as people, especially us. I call us all light workers, whether you practice or not, or you just believe, or you love getting your tarot reading, whatever. But we are all light workers at heart. If we're into the esoteric and the metaphysical, we worship the universe and the creator. We are not Satan worshipers. Okay, let's put that out there right quickly. I don't care even if you're practicing witchcraft. You're still a light worker. You're trying to bring a lightness to the world and a love to the world. But sometimes people like us were too nice, and we're like, we don't want to offend anybody. But the thing is, they would do it to you. As a matter of fact, they're doing it to you. You told me what they don't want to do after renegotiating, and you said, well, on this agreement that this get done, and they're saying, well, no, we don't want to do that. But yet they're in a panic to sell. Well, you have to almost call their bluff at this point, because they're doing it to you. They're going and they're banking on you to complete this transaction. They're banking on it, that you want what they have so badly that you are definitely going to do it, and they're going to just be able to take that and run with it and put it on their own thing. If you don't, yeah, I think they're playing hardball. If they get desperate enough, Maya, I think you're going to hear from them again. But let's find out, okay? Let's find out here. This is a game this is what they call a game or contest of wills to see who's going to cave or come forward first. If they don't get any more bites, and it sounds like it's too late for that anyway with them from what you said, they've got nobody but you. What are they going to do? That means they're not going to get their end of the deal, what they want to get done. Isn't that right? If they don't have you, that's if nobody else comes in and undercuts you. Kind of a thing, right? It's normal in situations like that, it's normal for people to dicker back and forth a little bit. Somebody says, well, I'll agree to this contract if that's done, and if that's done, I need these things taken care of. Well, they agree to that. And the other party, normal people would say, well, we're in a hurry. We really need to do this. So yes, we'll agree to that. And once that's done, you know, we're done, right? Kind of a thing. I'm going to cut the deck right here for you. They will, won't they? Can they afford that? I don't think they can. Because if they could afford that, they wouldn't think twice about doing what it is that you want it done. We've got the Three of Wands of motivation. We've got motivation here. If we got a motivated seller and we have a motivated buyer, you can go out and find a place and do your business elsewhere on something you don't have to ask them to do anything with. You got the higher end here, the higher hand. You really have the higher hand here. It's not them. You already know, like, these are probably hardworking, everyday people just like you guys are. And who can afford to have 2 mortgages in today's real estate market? Who can afford to do that? These people can't. Otherwise, they wouldn't be in a big hurry, would they? They'd say, well, we got all the time in the world. We can afford both. We're going to hold out and get what we want. And we're not going to put all that extra money in fixing that. We're not going to do that. That's what they'd be doing, but they're not doing that, are they? They're not. They're in a panic to go. Unless somebody comes in and undercuts you, it's yours. And they are going to agree with you. You're going to meet somewheres in the middle here. So it's best for all concerned. But you're talking, they have a, yes, you can, Julie. Let me know when you make it so I can put you on a time stamp. I can put you in the proper slot on who it's first come, first serve kind of a thing. So it's all about motivation and having a reason. What is the fuel that fires something? We got the 3 as well, and the 3 is a highly revered card. It's a very holy card. The number, not the card, but the number 3 is very highly revered. It's very holy. It's extremely powerful. It's a card of action, of things actually taking place and happening. There's no talking. It's stuff is being done. It's being carried through. The 3 being all about a high activity as far as tarot itself goes. A lot of people involved here. It just seems you're interconnecting with other people, talking, phone calls, texting, emails. There's a lot of this going on. Let me pull my book for the keywords and the advice of the card here. Hi, Red Patty. I hear what you're saying there. I'm seeing that. Okay, I think my email just went off. That's probably that e-transfer. What am I looking for? Yes, the 3 of Wands. It is a very strong card. It packs a punch. This 3 of Wands does pack a punch. Like I said, the prompt on this card, it is this card, this 3 brings energy and it brings enthusiasm to everything that you're doing right now. You're going to be needing a very dynamic attitude to get through these things. You could find yourself taking a very unusual approach to a dilemma or some kind of situation, well, what you're going through. You may find a real ingenious way to solve this problem and to get your message across. I am trying to, my goodness. There's a lot going on with this card. There's a lot of like activity. If you're planning to go anywhere and planning to travel, because it's bringing up other things as well, other than your question. If you're planning on, this is a brilliant card for this. If you have any travel plans that you're ready to make or in place, it is giving a green light right across the board here. That will go very, very well for you. But yeah, you're finding another way to deal with these people. Maybe you should slack off on communication for a little bit. Don't keep bothering them. Let it go. Get real quiet. Get real quiet. And let them make the next move. They have to make the next move. Think outside the box. Do some sideways thinking. Try something you've never tried before. Be a little more brazen, a little more clever, while still being honest and keeping your integrity about you. You'll be finding new ways to fire up communications. Your keywords are travel and relationships, weddings, originality, success. Sometimes the arts is involved here, or sports. I'm not sure how that actually plays into all this. There's the thing. I don't understand. Okay. I'm going to ask Lilith. I think they are. I think they are, Star. I think they're going to make... You got to get quiet, though. You can't keep trying to reason with them, trying to talk to them, to get them to talk to you or anything. Sorry. That thing's noisy when you drop it. Where you are? There's Lilith right here. But I'm feeling like, yeah, for some reason, and I'm feeling it's not the wife, that it's the man. The man's a little high-strung, and he's stubborn. And he's got himself convinced that you guys really want this so bad you'll do whatever they want. You will meet their demands, not the other way around, kind of a thing. So let's find out here. So they haven't spoken to you in 3 days. So the main question, to get straight to the heart of this for Maya, is this. Is the other party that they're trying to talk to, that's ignoring them, are they going to come back into the fold, into the situation, and are they going to want to renegotiate? Are they going to want to renegotiate this whole situation? She's saying this is a really strong yes from her. They are going to renegotiate. Are they going to do this within, let's say, the next 7 days? Are Maya and them going to be hearing from these other people within the next 7 days? We'll give it a week. They will. So it's only going to take like a full week, though, isn't it? It's going to get a little nerve-wracking. Yeah. Are Maya and them going to end up with this property in their possession? Is it going to become their property? In the bigger picture, is this going to become their property? She's sticking to yes. She's not swaying one way or another. She's saying yes all the way through. So there you go. There you go. I hope that was a help for you, stars. Hi, Sarah. Welcome back. Thank you very much. Thanks for being here, Sarah. Thanks. Yeah, so that was it, stars. Maya, I hope that's okay for you. You're very, very welcome. Let me check. Sarah Hummingbird, I'm going to send you a PayPal list so you can see who's coming up next. I just have to bring that up. Everything's running slow. I hope to God I don't lose any connection here. I've lost my internet twice today, and that's highly unusual. And there's no storms. There's nothing around us. We don't know what's going on. So, okay. Where are we? There we are. Okay. I think I have to refresh this. There's more there than that. I heard a couple come in. Just bear with me for a moment, Hummingbird. My mama don't like you, and she likes everyone. I think that's hilarious. Okay, so I've done these two. Oh, there's only the 3. Let me see here. I'll get a print screen, and send that to you. I have to bring Facebook up to do that, though. Geez, I don't like doing that sometimes. Okay. I gotta wait for it to load. Yeah, that was 3 hours ago. Sarah, where are you? There she is. Okay, Sarah, I'm going to send you a print screen here. Okay. Oh, that's coming through as PNG. I don't know if you're going to get that. Don't tell me I'm going to have to start changing these. Let me know if you got this, Sarah. I don't know if that's going to go. Usually, no, I'm looking at it. I just don't know if you are or not. Julie Baxter, you sent, okay, you sent in email transfer. There it is right there. Okay. Wonderful. And this is coming in at about 9:50. Let me go in. Okay. Sarah, can you hear me? Okay, Sarah. Right after Aiden, what's his name? Just let me look again. Aiden Munoz. Aiden Munoz. Could you keep and make a mental note, or even maybe write it down, to say that the next person after him is going to be Julie Baxter. Wait a minute. No, not Julie. Hold on. Hold on. Where am I here? Where are we? Where are we? It is Julie Baxter. Yes, she did an Canadian e-transfer. So she's right after Aiden. I'm going to try to remember that myself, but I thought I'd an extra head to remember it all. Okay. Oh, bear with me, people. Bear with me. Where's my purse? Oh, God. I've got one pain pill left and I'm popping it. This is getting ridiculous. I need a drink. Just a minute, guys. Oh, goodness sakes. All right. Okay. All right. Let's see here. Who did I say was next? Sorry about that. Okay, is Lori. Lori, yes. Lori Lee Jones. I'm just going to open it up and see if she left. Okay, she didn't. So, Laura Lee Jones, want to step up and share your question, please? That's it, Sarah. That's it. Yes. Thanks, Catherine. I need them right about now. Okay, Laura, where's Laura's question? Did I miss Laura's question? Because that's what I'm waiting for. No, I'm not seeing it. Laura Lee Jones. Laura Lee Jones. I must be lagging here. Let me see if I can tap this and... Okay, so it's not just me then, Hummingbird. Okay, thank you. Yeah. There we go. You want to know about your love life. Okay. So this is for Laura Lee. She wants to know to bring forth any information having to do with her love life. This is for Laura Lee Jones. What was that all about? I'm really slopping up the dealing here tonight, the shuffling. Heaven's sakes. Good Lord. Why these cards keep flipping over? This is craziness. I don't want to get an automatic card shuffler. You know, the ones you just put them in at the top of the machine, they go brrrr. Yeah. I gotta look up and see if I can't find me one. I have, in the past, I've done so much shuffling and so many readings, developed calluses. I did, from shuffling. Calluses. Craziness. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. I'm going to cut the deck right here. Take the first card from the cut. Ooh, the vortex. What's going on here? This is some pretty heavy stuff. And in reference to your question, wanting to know about your love life, wow. This is a devil card. And the devil, this is basically in the Rider-Waite deck, the regular deck, this is a devil card. Represents Satan. And what Satan stands for in tarot is temptation, feeling out of control, being oppressed, being held down, being, you know, dominated, being strung along, being lied to, wanting to do something or be with somebody, or it's being attracted to something or someone that is no good for us, or you in this case, is no good for you. This is not a healthy relationship. This is not a healthy energy. Here's the thing. The card is showing you are going to want to break free at some point here. All right? It's a scary card in a way because... how can I put that into words? Wait, just let me think for a minute what I'm trying to say here. Sometimes we get so afraid of change that we convince ourselves that it's easier to stay where we are than to try to make a change. At least if we stay the way things are, then we're familiar with that. We know that. There's no big surprises. There's no expectations or unexpected things popping up. So we end up getting, how am I going to word that? becoming lazy about our own, I don't know if lazy is the right word. Not lazy, that's not the word I'm looking for. We become compliant and submissive. It's easier to be that way than to try to dig our way out of something that takes so much energy, and it's exhausting at the very thought of it. But here's the thing, you need to. You need to dig yourself out. You need to make that break. This is not a healthy, this relationship is not seeing you move forward, forge forward. Copacetic, yeah, that's a good description. You can't settle for less than what you deserve. You just can't do that to yourself. You need to break away. You're overwhelmed at the thought, feeling lost, not wanting to go through that. It's feeling very gray to you, very gray. But here's the thing, the longer you're there, the more time you're wasting in the situation. And as the artwork depicts on the card, we've got two more people here, a mer boy, a mer girl, and they're caught in this vortex, they're caught in this mess, is what it is. But if you look, right here is all clear water. It's calm. It's sensible. It's real. It's a safety net. And you're so close to breaking out of the vortex that when the time comes, and you will, because it's coming. And when you do, you'll be saying, if I'd known it was going to move along this easily and I wasn't going to feel, I'm not feeling as bad as what I expected to be. I thought I'd be in bad shape, and I'm not. And had I known all this, as a little time goes on, that's what you're going to be thinking to yourself. If I'd known all this, I would have broken this off I would have ended this a long time ago, kind of a thing. This is the fear of the unknown. And there's really nothing here in this relationship to make you feel a strong fear of any kind. You're maybe just kind of bringing that back in on yourself. Maybe believing in apprehension and fear that doesn't even exist, but you're expecting it to. You're expecting it to. It is done now. Good for you. You're going to bounce back a lot easier this way. But you're going to be hearing, you really are, you're going to be saying that to yourself. If I'd known this, I would have done this a long time ago. You're going to be getting some feedback. People are going to be talking, you're going to be hearing things one way or another, either right from directly that person or through somebody else. Or your intuition is even speaking to you here, telling you what's what. You're feeling it in your gut. I'm going to be real blunt here. As sometimes this card represents addictions, but it's not. We're not talking drug addiction, banging needles up your arm, that kind of. We're talking addictions to people, addictions to love, addictions to sex, anything like that. I have known people, men and women both. I have. I'm going to be very blunt here, and I usually don't like talking about this kind of thing. Not like this anyway. And sometimes physically people are explosively compatible, but they fail in every other area to ever dream about having a really true, long-lasting relationship and will work. But when it comes to the bedroom, they're perfect mates, they're perfect matches, and there's an addiction there. There's a letting go and a releasing. Am I ever going to find that again? Which could be important to you. It depends, right? I bet it was. You felt like you were losing your right arm, were you? I bet you were. You were feeling like you were losing your right arm. Feeling lost. You know, that grief post-breakup is very much like grieving a death, and in some ways it's worse than someone you love dying on you. It's worse. because they're not dead, yet they're not with you. What gives? They're supposed to be with me. This is our destiny. This is where we're supposed to be. I'm still breathing and kicking, and he's still breathing and kicking. Why are we not together here? That is, yeah, it is. But we do, and you know what? When we allow our logic to kind of like shimmy forward a little bit, we don't like what it's saying. Because what the logic is saying, this is not healthy for you, this is not good for you, this is not doing you any favors. This is a matter of fact stunting your growth as a spirit and a human being, and you're not getting anywhere. It's kind of putting you landlocked where you can't move, but yet there's something about that person that just eats you up inside. You think of nothing but them, and you're filled with anger, but yet you're filled with want at the same time. It's a bad position to be in. But here's the thing. But this is like an addiction to love itself, basically. Here's what Tarot wants you to know. Here's what Spirit wants you to know. This is like a bondage in a way. And you know what? That whole bondage thing is an illusion. All of it is just an illusion, and Spirit wants you to know that. And when you're really ready to break free, you will when you want to. When you want to. You will break free and reclaim. Maybe you're just too close to her, Natalia. The advice of this card, here's your advice. If you decide it's time to break an agreement or a habit, we'll call it a habit. It's a want with you. You're already broken up. Just do it. That's the simple advice. Don't think about it. Don't play it over in your mind. Don't say what if, because you can go on forever with what ifs. Just do it. And it's going to be a hell of a lot easier than you believe it's going to be. Don't let your circumstances dictate who you are. This is going to be a time for you to take your power back, get your feet back on the ground, straighten yourself up, blow yourself off, and start all over again. And you'll be telling yourself, I'm never going to make that mistake again with anybody. Not with anybody. This is a very serious thing. It's very sad. It's heartsick. You feel heartsick. Your heart feels ill, sick. And you hurt so bad at time it hurts to breathe. You know? The keywords are choices. And you have a lot of them. It's up to you to take advantage of them. Breaking agreements, control, power, affairs, restrictions, and addictions is what's coming through here. Excuse me while I turn that volume way down. There we go. Okay, so I just see you starting over, but you're having a real hard time letting go. You're having a real hard time letting go. It's kind of like the poem, and I bring this up a lot during readings. I don't remember the whole thing. I used to know it by heart. But it goes something like, and when he was good, he was very, very good. There was a little boy, blah, 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 blah. And then it said, and when he was good, he was very, very good. But when he was bad, he was downright horrid. So there you go. You're going to dig yourself out of this. You are going to come out of this. Okay, let me go into the next person, and I'm going to have to refresh this again too, I think. These readings the last couple nights, they've been like either one extreme or the other. It's been crazy. I think it's been crazy anyway. So that was Laura Lee Jones. A Star, you're up again. Okay. And your question's in here. Okay. I won't tell anybody. I won't say anything. All right. Okay, let's see. All right. This is for Maya. There we go. You're very welcome, Lorelei. You're very welcome. Where you at, Maya? That's a pretty intense card, though. That whole thing for you, Laura, is pretty intense. You know what I see you doing down the road? We're talking a few years down the road. You'll think back to this time, and you won't remember what it felt like. You're not going to remember. You're going to say, I know it was bad, I know it was hard, and it was serious. But that level of that depth of pain, you won't remember that. And you'll be aware that you don't remember that. You'll be saying, I know it was bad, but I just don't remember how bad. I don't feel that. I can't bring that feeling back, and I'm glad that I can't. So, hi, Maya. There we go. Okay. I read your question. We're going to find out here if this is going to take place within the next 2-week period from this place through this person. Are you going to hear anything within the next 2 weeks? All right, Maya, I'm going to cut it right here. Right here. I don't know how this, I'm asking Spirit to give me a hand here. Bring forth some messages. So what you got was the Hermit, which is a good card. It's not a bad card at all. So I don't mean to imply that in any way, shape, or form. The Hermit, you're under the influence of the Hermit. What that means is, because with these readings, you just pull in one, I find it gets a little overwhelming even with one card, because there's a whole lot of stuff coming forward, not just the question being addressed, but a whole lot of stuff going forward, because Spirit is feeling these things are important, and these are the things you need to be paying attention to. But we always get an answer to your question as well. So we're looking here. I like the Hermit. Well, I like being alone. So alone time is like a big thing to me. So some people beg for the Hermit card. They want that alone time because that's what he's all about. That's why it's called the Hermit. Taking yourself off, metaphorically or literally, taking yourself off and for some alone time to think some things through. This is a card of reflection. It's a card of an important time, a quiet time. It's very important for you right now. You may need to study, contemplate, or simply spend time alone to process everything that's been happening to recently in regards to your question. That intervening from that other person is a little disturbing. And I'm going, why? Why? Right? Either way, you are going to pull off to yourself a little bit because you need to make sense out of something that's happening in regards to this. And you may welcome this as a really good retreat, or you may even feel lonely. It just depends on your circumstances. But feeling alone in these decisions, feeling alone in dealing with this, because you're not alone. However you experience the Hermit's solitary influence, know that you are being guided by your own inner light and your own gift of intuition as well. You're not going to get lost in your thoughts, or you're not going to be alone forever, so don't think that at all. You will come out feeling better prepared for what's coming next. That's what it's almost like donning some armor, knowing what you're going to need. Additional meaning of this card is distancing yourself from certain relationships that may be overwhelming you. If you've got something like you don't need anything hanging onto your coattails, as the saying goes, weighing you down, holding you back, you don't need that right now. If you need to shake something off, you shake it off, shake it off. The advice of the card for you here, Maya, try not to resist this alone, this call to being alone. You need to think things out, and you need to be alone to do that. It gives you time for contemplation and healing, to find the answers that you need, and also to know yourself on a much, much deeper level. The keywords are thought and retreat, travel, inner journey, solitude, seclusion, and protection. And let me see if I can get a straight yes or no out of Lilith here. Okay. So Spirit already knows what the question is, what it's pertaining to here, Maya. Okay. Knowing what Maya's question is, we want a affirmation or rejection, either one. Within the next 2 weeks, within the next 2-week period, is Maya going to receive an acceptance and the green light to go ahead with what she's wanting here? Is she finally going to get her foot in that door? Is it finally going to open for her and bring her what she wants within the next 2 weeks? She's sticking to yes, Maya. You'll have to get back. Let me know. But she's saying yes. It's coming your way. And within the next 2 weeks. I made that very, very clear. Okay. So. Hello, Empress. Hi, Zen Maiden. Zen Mermaiden, sorry. There you go. There you go, Maya. So I hope that was okay for you. The answer is yes. Let me look and let's take a little boo and see who's coming up after Maya. You're welcome so much, Maya. Thank you. And thank you for donations tonight. You made 2, so that's pretty awesome stuff. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Every dollar is appreciated as much as the next. So after Maya, we're looking at Aiden Munoz. And thank you so much for your donation, Aiden. And I'm just going to open up. Okay, there's no question there. So could Aiden Munoz please come forward and pose your question, if you please. Oh, damn it. Oh, it's going to be one of those days. I'm going to have a long night tonight trying to sleep with this. Oh, God. Oh. Oh, God. I need an ergonomically correct chair is what I need to help me. Then I could sit like this and it wouldn't be cutting me off and causing that problem. I'm going to try to pull a little closer here maybe, where I can lean back. Aiden. We need Aiden to come forward here. Aiden, Aiden, Aiden. Come on, buddy. I thought we were going to be way busier than this because there were people coming in last night and we're like, we'll be back tomorrow night, we promise. I wasn't going to. And I'm not complaining. I need to relax. I don't need that pressure. I was busy last night. And the first thing I said, and someone else reminded me, when you first started the readings, you said, I'm not here for 3 hours tonight. God, I went into 3.5 hours before it was done. I didn't mean it. That's how busy it was. So, there's Aiden. My question is, everything that I have been manifesting, is everything that I have been manifesting going to come through, especially financially? All right. Well, let's find out, Aiden. One moment. Let me get an answer for you here. This is for Aiden, who wants to know, But everything that they've been working on manifesting is going to come out, especially the financial realm of things. Aiden wants to know. Oh boy, I know what card I'd love to see come up for you. Oh boy, oh boy. Oh, if I could manifest that card for you, I would. Let's see here. Yes, thank you, Aiden. I echo what Sarah just said, Hummingbird just said to you. Hummingbirds are leaving this weekend, Sarah. I had some at my feeder today and late tonight, just before dark. They were hitting it hard. So, gonna be sad to see them go, and it's gonna be so long before we see them again. Months and months and months and months. So long. They're here for such a short time. Isn't nature odd? They would drive a small little animal like that from South America to go across the Americas, up to Canada, and even beyond, just for 3 short months. You know, I don't know. And then they have to travel all the way back. So Aiden wants to know if what he's been working on manifesting is actually going to come forward for him, especially in the financial sense. Yeah, I wanted to go to that too. You know what? We could have met up there, but I'm not going to make it. At least I don't think so. Things can change between now and the weekend, though. It's next weekend, 7th, 8th, in around there. Yeah. So we'll see. We'll wait and we'll see. I've got the dog, and I've got to get him another collar. I don't know what I did with this collar. He's got to be leashed if you're taking him anywhere like that. I've been wanting to go. I want to grab my cameras and go so bad. So, okay, right here, Aiden. Right here. Oh, Aiden. No way. It's not the one that I wanted to manifest for you, but it's just as good. You got the magical wish card. Isn't that fantastic? I hope you're smiling. For God's sake, crack a smile, Aiden. All right? You got the wish card. And if you're not going to put any faith and belief in that and all that stuff you're trying to manifest, none of it will come true. You've got to keep a light heart. You've got to feel as if you've already received these things that you're manifesting. That's what you do. You put the thanks out. Thank you for bringing this to me. Do not use the words need or want, and use a lot of description. The more description you put in when you're manifesting, the more the universe starts to shift and shape events, people, places, and things to come together and to work in your favor. This is a fantastic card. It's absolutely fantastic. This is beautiful. So, let me get your keywords here. I should know them off by heart, but I don't. My head hurts too friggin' much. Anyways, yeah, oh wow. One of my favorites. Really, really. Who I was trying and hoping to bring up for you is the Magician. That's what I was hoping for, to be quite honest with you. But this is just as good. This is bringing your wishes to life. Bringing them into the reality of what your life is, a concrete form. You can tangibly touch. It's a hard copy of what you brought to you. It's actually receiving these things into your life. But you can't walk around with a sour attitude or going, oh, I doubt that's going to... Hey, look, I'm telling you, I've had stuff happen like that. Stuff that should have never, that actually went against the laws of nature. And the laws of man, and things that were written in stone and couldn't be changed ended up being changed like that, just like that quickly. Things can change. You need to believe it with your whole heart and with your soul. Okay, so you keep that in mind as well. But we're going to just oh, it's such a beautiful card. When this card appears in your reading, you will receive benefits of love and friendship and support in all your projects and whatever it is that you've got going on. And there will be harmony based at home as well, which is wonderful. All aspects of your life are going to flourish. You're going to be feeling very content and feeling very fulfilled. The only glitch is being a little bit smug, so don't get smug with anything good that happens. Remain, you know, humble. Any good fortune that comes your way, you're going to be compelled to share it with those that you care about as well. Additional meaning of this card is a lot of entertaining and a lot of socializing, so there's a lot of activity going on here, Aiden. The advice is you're perfectly placed to manifest your dreams, so you go ahead and you make your wish. Keywords are happiness and support, love, entertainment, harmony at home, relationships, and a beautiful word used in the proper context, the word of abundance. So there you go, Aiden. And I hope that was good for you. There you are. That's a beautiful card. Very happy to deliver good cards like that. Okay. Okay, so there. Julie's next. You're right on. Look at that. She's ahead of me. Timing is perfect here, Julie. Okay, so Julie Baxter. What will come in the month of September reading? What I do, new business, my calling. Okay. Just go ahead. It's all up to you, Aiden, to make that all come out. That's what the whole point was. Do your manifesting. Yes, your money's going to come out if you do it properly and that's what you're wanting. The answer was yes. Okay, so I'm just trying to understand Julie Baxter's question completely here. What's coming in the month of September regarding? See, I get lost when you say I do new business and my calling. I figured, Julie, that how is your new business going to make out? You're doing a new business? And is this your calling? Is that what you're asking? That's what I think you're asking. We'll shuffle and see what comes up. Look. Oh my God. He was sitting right on the bottom the whole time. Right on the top, actually. Oh my goodness. Isn't that something? Speak of him and he's sure to appear. Okay, all right. Your calling turning into a business. All right. It's a little more clarity. Thank you very much, Julie. She's trying to turn her calling into a new business during the month of September. During the month of September. And Sarah, I think there's a couple more. I'm going to have to send you a new sheet. And a real good shuffle. Yeah, I'm going to send it to you. Just before I pull her card, we're going to do that. Let me get that taken care of out of the way. Then I'll turn your card over, Julie, okay? And then we'll deal with it. I've got to take care of the moderators here. Otherwise, they're working in blind. They don't know what's what, so this is the best way to do it. All right, just I'm going to cut the deck right here. There we go. And I'll leave it until I bring up this new screenshot here for Hummingbird. Okay, just one moment. Thank you very much, by the way, Aiden, for your donation. Greatly, greatly appreciate it, my friend. Okay, here comes the new screenshot. There's Aiden. So we go past Aiden. All right, here we go. One moment, Sarah. There, print screen. where'd my Facebook go? There we go. Okay. Do. I love it when you call me señorita. Okay. And select. I'm surprised these PNG files are working here without me having to change the format on them, but I'm glad I don't have to. What the hell is that? What is all that? Okay. It just looks different for some reason. My eyes must be getting tired. There we go. Okay. Next is, from what I can see here, is Bridget Higgins. So let me open Bridget's and see if she's left a note. Yes. CL107 is who we're looking for. CL107. What an interesting question. Is CL, is that the famous one, or is she retired now? If you know who I'm talking about. I know there's a couple of them out there. Okay. Wonderful. Thank you, Sarah. You and I have a really good vibe going with our internet here tonight. We're not lagging behind each other. So, okay, I'm going to pick your card. Remember, I already did the cut, Julie. Well, now, interesting. You got the Two of Swords, and it shows you're at a crossroads. You're going to be making a choice or a decision here. And you're looking to find out, basically, this answers your question. It's bringing it forward. It's what it's doing is, it's tarot showing off. I call it tarot showing off. Because tarot sees that you're going to be at a crossroads, and you're going to need to make a choice. And with the choice and options here, you may be thrown into the situation through no fault of your own. It's just the way everything played out. Or is going to play out. But you've got two decisions. Okay? And you can only pick one. Only one. And you're fretting and worrying about it. Like, is this the right way? Is this the right direction for me to go in? And you can't seem to really come to a definite conclusion on that. You're very welcome, Aiden. Anytime. Thank you very much as well. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Good, Aiden. Take the happiness and feed off of that. That's good. Okay. So it's not making a right choice or wrong choice as you're originally thinking. You're afraid, you're terrified, scared, stressed out. What if I pick the wrong thing? What if it's not the right thing for me? And that's where you're getting thrown a little off kilter, a little bit off to the side, not remaining straightforward and focused, because there's no right and there's no wrong choice here. You don't have to be afraid of making the wrong choice. It's what is going to be the very best fit for you. What fits you better? These two options that you have to pick from are equal. They're balanced. They're equal in their power. They're equal on what they will give to you and bring to you. This card usually brings forth that you've been looking at this too hard for too long and you're too close to it. You need to tuck it away for just a little bit, all right? You need to do that. You need to get away from it. You need to catch your breath. Because there's probably an obvious clue here to help you make this decision very quickly and very easily, but you're not seeing the clue. And it's probably right in front of you. So you need to remove yourself mentally, visually, the whole 9 yards, all the energy that you've been putting into it, take that all back. Let it go for just a little tiny bit. A few days maybe, let it go. All right? Then get your mind occupied in other things. Then come back to this and take a fresh approach. I can't tell you what this is, but when you come back and you take another look at everything, you're going to see that one hair difference, the clue. That's going to make you move one way or the other. And when that happens, that's going to be the best fit for you. That's going to be the one that works for you. And you're probably, I'm going to find out from Lilith. I am going to pull Lilith just for you. That's how you feel, yeah. Okay, just a moment. I need to pull first your keywords and all that good stuff like that. We don't overlook that stuff because they're very important. That's what I like about this deck so much. That it really has me hooked on the very fact that it has keywords that summarize and punctuate what needs to be highlighted and have attention laid on it. And then it gives you some good advice as well. So it's a pretty good card. It is a 2. It's a coming together 2 of one complete whole package. Feeling complete and feeling very, very whole. Are you a little slow at seeing clues? That's funny. That's cute. Yeah, that's really, really, really cute. Yes. Let's see here. The UK version. Okay, CL. Alrighty. I don't know what happened there. I got off track. I went right off into, I don't know what happened. Anyway, you are going to make the right decision that is the best fit for you, and there's going to be one little thing, one slight little thing that's going to make that difference. All right? So you are going to make the right, I don't know how this is happening. I get pulled into a reading, and I look up at the text box, and I get messed up sometimes, because it's like both sides of my brain are trying to dominate the moment, and I get confused real easy. This is craziness, but it's true. Okay, very quickly for you. Very, very quickly for you, Julie. Is Julie going to pick the career that's going to fit her the best? And it's going to work the best for her. And will she be able to make a living at this and really be able to milk it and work it? Is this going to take place during the month of September? It could go a little over. Okay, I'll be honest with you. It'll be a little over, Julie, is what's going on. But yes, you are going to find your footing. You're going to find out where it is that you belong. CL, what happened here? Let me see. And you're the one that I've got up yet. Courtroom. Should you do that or not? Let's find out. Let's shuffle up for you, CL. All right. Sorry about that. Okay. Here we go. Okay, CL. Here we go. She's asking if she should be. See, I don't know whether you want that kept quiet. I don't know if you said that or not. Some people do. And I forget that real easy at times, too. So I try to not bear too much information overall. But you're asking if you should take part in this certain situation. Is this the right way for you to go? You should invest in smaller decks. It takes too long. Oh, one more time. One more time, one more time. All right, I'm going to cut right here, CL. What has this got to do with CL's question? Other than quiet, balance. 4 swords and recovery is what I'm seeing here. I don't know why and what you're recovering from. Just a moment. Come on, Spirit, help me out. Help me out. Help me out. Help me out. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, thank you, thank you. This is a card about recovery and recuperation is what this is about, CL. That's why I'm confused. You're being told that if you do not do this on your own, the universe is going to impose this upon you. It's time for you to take some time away from work. Take some time away from a relationship or a stressful commitment. The thing is, with your question, this could be after the fact. You're going to need a recovery time and a recuperation time. That's what's going on. That's why we're getting it. This quiet time is going to be necessary. It's going to be an opportunity for you as well to look after yourself. So you are to rest and you are to recuperate, and you are once this is past, you will be enjoying a more gentle pace of life, if that makes any sense to you. I hope it does. This 4 also shows that some of your plans, you will be putting your plans on hold. And that's okay. Also, if you're worried about some plans not getting carried through in an appropriate amount of time, you're being told to not worry about that. Divine timing is coming into play here for you, and you will get everything done in due time. And you're not to worry. There's not going to be no fallout. You're not going to fall behind anything. But this is putting your plans on hold, because now you have to take care of you. This is after the fact. The advice of the card for you, CL, is to accept that this is how things need to be just now. And you are going to make progress when the time is right. Your keywords are inaction, time away, taking a relationship break, healing, peace, stillness, and rest. Let me pull Lilith here for you very quickly. Very quickly. Just a moment. I've got to adjust myself. I shouldn't have been tearing up the road after Pegs tonight, for crying out loud. That didn't help any at all. Oh my God, I can barely move that leg. Wouldn't care about not moving it. It's the pain that comes with it. It's the pain, I tells ya. That's awful getting old. Let me see here. Okay, CL has asked the question whether she should or she should not take part in this particular place and situation. Sorry. So what, I can't tell what you can see and what you can't. Is she going to take this and take part in, part of what her question was, is she going to end up taking part of this unusual way of solving this problem? Is she going to be taking part? No. Lilith is saying absolutely not. You're not taking part. No, you shouldn't. There's your answer. No, you shouldn't. Isn't that strange? Not right now, anyway. You shouldn't do that. I don't know what's going on there. I have no idea, but there's your answer. There's your answer. You shouldn't be taking a part in that. I don't know what it is. It's not going to work in your favor. If you do, that's the bottom line, CL. It's not going to work in your favor if you do. At the end of the day, but I mean, between now and then, things can change. There's nothing written in stone here, unless it comes through in the message that this is, because I get things like that. This is definitely going to happen. This has already been pre-written in the stars, or it's not going to happen. But that's not very often that comes up. So, but I'm feeling for you. It sounds interesting. It sounds almost a little exciting. It sounds like it's kind of fun in a lot of ways, and it would be a new experience. But the thing is, this could go against you. There's a chance that could happen. So that is why. So, okay, I hope that was okay for you, CL. Thank you very much for your donation as well. It's deeply appreciated. Okay, let me see. Okay. Okay, next on my list is Linda Amo. Or is it Amo? Linda Amo, Linda Amo. Okay, I can answer that for you. All right, Linda. Now, I'd really like Linda to be here and be present for this. Linda Amo. No, hold on a minute. Sarah, just a minute. Let me look again, but oh, this is so slow. Come on. There. I have, that's after Bridget, which is CL, is Linda Amo. Then it's Maya after her. Linda Amo is first. And she wants to know, I just need her to be present. Linda Amo. Oh, for heaven's sakes. Oh, she's Linda Lever. Okay, I didn't know. Okay, Linda. Let me see if she's posted her question or not. Okay, I'm not seeing Linda's question. You must have some lagging going on again. Sometimes if I just tap my, okay. There we go. That's right too. You asked me. Oh my God, I'm getting confused. You asked me that. What is wrong with me? What is wrong with me? Linda wants to know if her departed husband, Ray, is looking above and watching and guiding her. I already know the answer to that. I do. I know the answer to that. But we'll go through the procedure here. You're welcome. CL, you're welcome. Thank you so much as well. Appreciate it. Thanks. Okay. I'm going to cut here, Linda. You've got the Ten of Pentacles. It's a card that brings you good luck. A lot of good things coming your way when this card shows up. Usually it's indicating there can be unexpected money coming in sometimes with this card, which is, that's always welcome. Who's going to say no to that? Make life a little bit easier, right? You know what? Our temperature's going down. I'm going to have to pull my window closed a little bit. We're going down to 10 tonight is what they said. That's cool for August, but and I'm starting to feel a bit chilled. I haven't been chilled in ages here. So with this Ten of Pentacles, it is a really good card. It's good luck. Good luck is coming your way. So you can bank on that and you can count on that. It's a really great card. It shows you celebrating some kind of a windfall or other unexpected financial bonus of some kind. And this is going to bring you financial stability. You're going to be really feeling a lot of gratitude and appreciation for this as well. It's going to bring you stability for a little while. There's a family gathering in the cards as well. No pun intended here. The usual irritations are going to disappear. You know when families come together. The last time you seen Cousin Sharon or Cousin David or, you know, Auntie M and Uncle Bill, and maybe there's a falling out of some kind of some words we're saying, you don't agree. Maybe it's a Trump versus in the camp, out of the camp kind of things, clashes coming, something that put people's noses out of joint, but not enough that you're never speaking to each other again. You do speak, but there's this icy edge. Because neither one of you can forget the last time you were together, all that, with all the relatives, all the people that you know, all of that is just going to dissipate and disappear. It's going to go away. This is going to be a gathering. Everybody's coming together, and it's under the guise of love, and it's the truth. It's not a guise. It'll be under that kind of a general atmosphere. Excuse me, dear. Oh, my goodness. You all speak? Okay. I never said that you did. What I said was that things could happen, have happened, words, you taking different sides. Not enough that you're not speaking to each other, you are, but there's an edge or whatever, maybe with one or two people. Anyway, the point being, in this gathering, none of that's going to exist. All bad feelings, anything that's been harbored, any slights that people have been holding back, maybe you don't know about, right? You find out later about it, after the fact. But this is a gathering of people coming together in the name of love and unity. The usual irritations are going to disappear, and you're going to feel the love and the support of relatives and the close friends that you treat as family. And there could be something coming up here in relationships. This card also predicts families that are going to be joined in love, and feelings are going to be declared, and commitment follows. A couple's either going to move in together, or they're going to be announcing their wedding date. The advice is appreciate the special bonds that you share as a group, share as a family, and the love that comes with commitment. Keywords here: family, celebrations, generosity, money, luck, completeness, and love. I'm going to bring Lilith out. I don't have to, because I already know that, yes, your husband is guiding you. He is looking out for you to the best of his ability and the best of his power that he's able to do that with. Bear with me. I already know what Lilith's going to say, yeah. Because when people die, I mean, this is just my own personal thing. Everybody thinks differently, but I believe the loved ones that we lose, in a real ironic way, become much closer to us in spirit than they ever could have been in the physical form. They are closer. Our spirit and their spirit take on the essence of each other. They are walking with you. They are with you at all times, as is your husband, Ray. Well, let's check it out with Lilith, and we will see what Lilith has to say. Linda would like to know if her deceased husband, Ray, is looking out for her, and if he is guiding her. I believe that he is. What say ye, Lilith? What say ye, Lilith? Is Ray looking out for and guiding his wife, Linda? She's saying yes. You're more one now than you ever were before. And that's what I'm getting for you here. He's with you all the time. All the time. His love is for you alone. His heart is full of love for you alone. He can get closer to you because he's a spirit in spirit form. And here's the thing, that you can't get close to him in that form because you're not in that form yet. But he's holding as tight as he can. He's holding as tight as he can. He knows you're not forgetting him, and you're never going to forget him. He knows that too. He's waiting. You'll come together as one once again, only on a much deeper, deeper, deeper level when that time comes. There you go, Linda. There you go. I hope that was okay for you. The next person we have coming up You were soulmates. Yes, I could feel that. Maya's next. Yes. Maya's been sending her questions on and leaving them on the notes. Okay, Maya, come on back up front again. There we go. I don't mind you asking. Okay. So Maya wants to know. Oh, I'm not going to do that. Hold on. You're going to have to give me just a moment here. I'll tell you why. I've got to stretch this leg out. Bear with me for a moment, Maya. And it's a good thing, really. It's a slow night. I'm not physically up to anything too much tonight. Once I get my weight over my leg, I'm fine. I just have to get the weight over it. And everything slides back into place again. But I got to get up and just stretch for a moment. Oh my gosh. Just give me a moment, guys. Just be a minute. I'm just going to walk to the other end of the room. Stretch my leg. Oh, God. Baby. What you doing, baby? Okay. There we go. I'm sorry, baby. We'll go to bed soon, sweetie pie. My little lover. I don't want to step on you. Careful. Let me get my foot down. I don't want to step on you. Make me into a wishbone here. Okay. All right. There we go. We're going to shuffle up for Maya. We'll see if we can't get some hints to come up for you here, Maya. All right. See what we can narrow down. Well, there's a big change coming up for you, Maya. A big, big change. What you told me, the way you've been for the last, you said for a while now. This is about to end. Things are going to change because you got the card of transformation. Big, huge life change coming up here for you. It's not a bad card. People just go, ooh, when they see that. It does not mean death. That is not what's being predicted here. It's the death of something. It's a death of a way of life. It's a death of a status. That's about to all change. Once I find it, if I find it, where is it? Oh my goodness. There it is. There she goes. This is a card Like I say, it is not reflecting death at all. What it is finding a new purpose in your life. Things are changing. You are finding a new purpose. Okay? This is a really, really, really good thing for you. That's a good card because it does show the changes. Something has died off, and whatever's died off and has ended for you is something that is so final that it's final as death. Keep it simple and smile. Things aren't ending for you, they're just beginning. But there has to be an ending to be. So there's something, a part of your life you're letting go. You're releasing something. Once that's gone, it's over, it's done with, there's no going back. And this is where the new beginnings start to roll out before you and take shape and take form. But this card, as I said, it does not reveal any physical death, but what it does is it expresses a really great change in your life, a transformation that is essential for you to begin this brand new phase that's coming upon you. Whatever you no longer need is going to be taken from you. It's just going to happen, all right? Whatever you no longer need will be taken from you. In this sense, death is necessary for something new to be born in your life. This may be unsatisfying work, a stuck relationship. I believe that's already gone and you're moving. That's what you're really letting go of. Well, once you make this change, this move, this transformation, the previous relationship is no more. It is done. It is done as dead, as good as dead. Or anything actually that constitutes old ways of being are going. They're being taken out. That includes habits that no longer serve you any good. For this reason, death clears away confusion, and what it does is it brings to you a situation, any situation, to a natural conclusion here. And from this point onward, new people, new ideas, new opportunities are going to enter your life, and a brand new era is going to beckon for you. There is, yes, to your question, yes, there is somebody. Okay? It's coming. And this is what's going to make a big change in your life. The advice is to allow what will be, will be. Rather than resisting the change that needs to happen, don't resist the change, embrace it. Because only good's going to follow from that. You'll be rewarded for your bravery by the universe and your trust. Your keywords are rebirth and endings, change, beginnings, release, relief, and conclusions. And these conclusions are going to be good for you. We're going to leave you with a real strong sense of freedom, feeling like this is my life is my own now. My life is completely my own. But you're starting a brand new life, and that won't be alone. But let me pull Lilith for you, Maya. I know you prefer your privacy, so I'm not going to say what it is, but Tarot and Spirit already know what it is that you're looking for. So what we're doing here, Lilith, we want to know, pertaining to Maya's last question, is what she's wanting. She no longer wants to remain in the status she's in. She wants it to change. I hate when I do that. Is she going to get what it is that she wants? Is her status going to change from what it is? Tarot says it is. That a brand new era is being beckoned here and is going to begin for her. Is this all true? So there is. Could I get the first? Is this somebody she already knows? Is this next person coming into her life somebody that she already knows? Somebody you may have heard of, but I don't think you've met. This is a connection through other people or another person. When will this occur? Will this occur with the months that are left in 2019? Is this going to happen within the year 2019? Are they going to come together within the year of 2019? Will they come together? I'm hearing, yeah, the beginning. Okay. 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 Can we get the first initial of the first name, please? So you're going to know the name, Maya, but I don't think you've actually met the person, but you will. So the name. Does the first name begin with the letter A? Does their very first name begin with the letter A? No. Does their name begin with the letter B, the letter C, the letter D, the letter E? There it is. Somebody that you know their name begins with the letter E, and that is the person that you are, what's going to happen is going to happen with. So there you go. I hope that was okay for you, Maya, and I hope you're satisfied with that. It looks really good. It looks really good. Some endings, but these endings are bringing about brand new beginnings for you, and they're in your best interest. They truly, truly are. So the next question and the next person that I'm going to be looking at here, Darlene Herb. Darlene Herb. No question here. So Darlene, could you come forward, please, my dear? There she is. There's no lack there. There's no lag. There's nothing. What's your question? You're welcome. You're welcome, Maya. Believe and go forth, Maya, and embrace all these new changes that are going to be coming. Don't fight them. Embrace them. Okay, there's Darlene's question. Darlene wants to know if she will find a good man for keeps yet this year. Allah. Okay, let's see, Darlene, what we got here. Is Darlene going to find a man, a good man for her to keep this year? Keepsies. Is Darlene going to find a good man this year? Is it going to happen before the year ends? Is what she wants to know. Is this happening yet? Are we there yet? Okay. Is Diane or Darlene Herb going to meet a good man yet this year? Is it going to happen for her? We're going to take and do one run through after this shuffle. Me too, Darlene. You're a Cancer, are you, Darlene? Okay. Aren't you a Cancer, Sarah? Hummingbird? You're Cancer too, aren't you? Or am I wrong? Darlene wants to find herself a good man. I'm going to cut the deck right here, Darlene. And let's see what you got. Oh, well, now. The Two of Wands. This is a very, very good card for you, Darlene. There is somebody coming into your life. This is going to be a very deep and meaningful relationship for you. There's a real connection going on here as well. That's what I thought, Sarah, that you're Cancer too, yeah. Hi, Seer Guru. So, this is a beautiful card. The prompt on the card is vision. It's being able to see yourself in where it is that you want to see yourself. That's how manifestation begins. Open yourself to the universe. Ask the universe to intervene. Put your trust out to the universe. Expose your emotions to the universe. All those raw nerve endings and heart palpitations and all that good stuff. Leave it open to the universe and let yourself be led. And don't get in your own way, all right, and mess anything up. So, you're a Cancer as well, Seer. That's great. Wonderful. We rock. Do we not? We rock. Oh dear, what did I just hear? I just heard a weird noise out in my backyard and I don't know what it was. And it's dark. with this Two of Wands here, Darlene. The 2 is coming into your reading because it's trying to highlight a romance and it's highlighting a partnership. These things are coming your way. I'll do the time frame with Lilith, but there is love coming into your life. This is a card really about hooking up with somebody, and it turns out they're like-minded to your soul. And when you come together this reason, you really feel, as corny as this sounds, that you complete each other. He may even say to you at some point, where have you been all my life? Because you're perfectly mated. You can almost read each other's thoughts. It gets creepy and kind of scary at times, but it's a good scary. It's exciting that you're connecting with somebody like this. And here it is, the opposite sex, but you're connecting with them on a level you don't ever remember connecting with anybody before. You're feeling almost like this is otherworldly, but this is the way it is. Looks like there's some new projects coming up here. This person that you're going to meet, this is going to bring you together. Whatever this is probably we're going to meet each other. It's bringing you together. This card represents the meeting of minds. Are going to bring you rewards as you broaden your horizons and to see just what you can achieve, not just alone, but together with somebody that's like-minded as yourself. You're going to find the right ways, the right places, the right people that are going to inspire you to hone your skills and to nurture your own interests. And the advice of this card, look for those around you who share your vision. Work together for the greatest results. Keywords are partnership and creativity. Communications are highlighted. Travel's highlighted. Planning, learning, education, and inspiration here. So let's do Lilith and see what she's got to say about this. Let us see what we have. Darlene needs to know she's going to meet a man yet this year. A good man. Lilith, is Darlene going to get to meet a good man yet this year? That's her question. Is Darlene going to get to meet a good man yet this year? Let's just start with the good man. Is she going to meet somebody compatible to her? Somebody that's like-minded? Are they coming into her life? Is Darlene going to meet basically her person? He'll become her person and she his. This is, yes, it's coming. Is it going to happen within this year of 2019? Is it going to happen within this year of 2019? Uh-oh. She's saying no. So we're going out a little longer? Yeah. Okay. So it's going to happen in 2020. The year 2020, she's going to meet the man basically that she's made for, and he's made for her. They're going to come together in 2020. When in 2020? Are we looking at the winter, or late winter, like 2019 to 2020, that kind of like January, February? Are they going to meet during the months of January and February or March? No. Longer? Yes. Will they meet June, July, August? Will they be meeting during the months next summer, 2020, of June, July, August? And she's still saying yes. So there you go. Can we get the first initial? No, wait. Is this somebody that Darlene already knows? Does she already know this person, this new love that's coming into her life? She already knows them. Really? Can we get the first initial of the first name? Does their name start with the letter A? And the answer is no. Does their name begin with the letter B? Does her name begin with the letter C, D, E, F, G, H, I, like as in Ian. I can't think of any other male I names, but there it is. Somebody whose name begins with the letter I. It's somebody that you already know. And with the way things are, you're probably going to go, I can't recall anybody I know with that name, but the light bulbs may go off for you later. So that's what we're looking at. I hope that was good for you, Darlene. Thank you very much as well. I'm glad you were here. Okay, so let me bring up my list. Okay, the next person after Darlene is Dreama Munoz. Dreama Munoz, needing to know if there will be any prosperity in starting my own business. All right, Dreama. Okay, let's see what we can do here. Is there going to be any prosperity? Is she going to be successful starting her new business? This is Dreama Munoz. There she is. Okay. You're welcome, Darlene. Good luck. Have fun. Keep the faith. Keep an open mind. Keep your eyes open. Okay. Is it going to be financially sound for Dreama start their own business? Are they going to prosper? Will there be profits within the new business? I'm being told to cut right here. Right here. 8 of Cups. Change is what's come forward for you. 8s are all about change in tarot. As most of you guys already know, you hear me say it enough. And these are emotional changes as well. We're looking at hearts here. Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio. Sorry about that. Cancer, yeah, Pisces and Scorpio. So we're looking at 8, which brings about changes. This could mean emotional changes, even though your question has to do with business. This is your baby, though. Your business is your baby. There is a level of emotion and attachment going on here because it's important to you. Okay, so if you're waiting to make this move, this is a time for you to take your leave. This is the exact right time for you to move on and move forward. You could have already just left a relationship, a home, a job, or another commitment at an emotional level. So when you leave, you make this change. Let's put it that way. It's not a leaving so much, but making. You're leaving the circumstance you're in now, and you're moving into some changes, and they're big changes in your life. And starting your own business is no easy feat, and it's nothing to be taken lightly. This is a very, very big change for you. And with that come challenges as well. You're going to be saying goodbye to a certain side of your life, a certain part of your life. There's not going to be any dramatics. Nobody's going to give you a hard time. There won't be anybody, saying, are you sure? Are you sure? You've pretty well made your mind up. This is the way you're going to go, and you are ready for this change to come. All right? This card can also reveal a journey or a change of scene, such as going on vacation or even taking little short trips away as well could be on the agenda for you. You're to follow your heart, and you're to go forward here. All right? That's what you're to do. You're to follow your heart, and you're to go forward here. Your keywords are endings and departures, journeys, movement, transition, travel, vacations, time off, taking a break, not getting burned out. Let me bring up Lilith and see what she has to say about this. Is it feasible? Will there be prosperity if Dreamer starts their own business? Yes or no? That's all we want. Is it the smart thing to do for Dreamer to begin her own business? Is this going to be profitable for a Dreamer if she starts her own business? I'm getting yes. There'll be challenges. There will be challenges. Okay. That's wonderful. Big changes coming up for you. It shows you going forward, Dreamer. You are going to follow through. And there is, you know, you're going to have your challenges, but overall you're going to do well. I see you doing 5 to 10 years in this business before you even think about stopping or changing. I see 5 to 10 years here. Okay, so thank you so much, Dreamer, for your donation as well. I do appreciate that very much and appreciate your presence here as well. Let's go back and see who we have next. What time? I'm going to check the times here too to see. Okay. Oh, my back now is going to start. It shouldn't have been chasing pigs. I should have been riding them. Huh? I should have been riding pigs. Okay, here, let's hold on here. Okay. Thank you so much, Dreamer. Thank you. Okay, Darlene Herb, you're back. Okay, one moment. Just a moment. Okay, so another one just came in. Okay, so Darlene wants to, okay, just one moment, Darlene. I just have to, I have to go into PayPal. Just waiting for the page to refresh here. Let's see. Okay, Hummingbird, Darlene's now, and after Darlene is Danessa Grafton. Danessa, Danessa Crafton. Danessa. It will be after Darlene Herb. Okay, and Darlene, you just asked me a question. Will your finances start getting better real soon is what Darlene wants to know. Okay. Darlene Herb would like to have another question answered, and she wants to know if her finances are going to be improving soon. We never know when it comes to finances what tomorrow's going to bring. Things we can't even conjure up in our own heads end up happening sometimes. Money coming from places we never thought of. You know, this sort of a thing happening, right? Brings about the magic in the world. Danessa is Gypsy. All right, Danessa, you'll be after Darlene here, so you keep up front and center. And don't put your question in until I ask you to put your question in, because it'll get lost in the text. All righty. Is Darlene's finances going to improve soon? Two of Cups and partnership. They're still stuck on that. Spirit and the guides are still stuck on the partnership deal of things for you that will be coming up. This is a great card, though. It is the card. This card overall meaning is a partnership that will last a lifetime here. So, it's a great card. This is, again, we're looking at two like-minded people. Same thing. I pulled that for you, didn't I, with the two of, was it Wands? Visions. having the same like-minded, the way you think. Oh, it's a great card. It really is. I never mind reading this card. This is great. So this card, basically, again, we're looking at this card predicting love and equality, a meeting of the hearts and a meeting of the minds here going on. This card brings benefits to all your relationships. From friendships to romance, doesn't matter. This card is bringing forth a very happy, balanced time for you, is what we're looking at here. Also reveals a commitment being made or a promise being made. And this is leading to an engagement or marriage, even, is what you're looking at. That's definitely going to change your finances. That will come up. Or any other emotional investment in a shared project. This is a healing card as well. So if your relationships have tested you recently, because you've been alone, it reveals that all is going to be well. You can expect someone close to you to show you their love. And know that they are trustworthy and that they are dependable. You need to know this. The advice is to appreciate love, trust in your relationships. Keywords are soulmates and karma, love, intimacy, connection, healing, and union. And what we're going to do is we're going to try to zero in and see if we can get anything up as far as your question goes. Finances improving soon. All right, here we go. Our darling's finance is going to be improving soon. Our darling's finance is going to be improving soon. She's saying yes. And something's coming up on you. I don't know what it is, but things are going to get financially a little lighter for a while for you, from what I'm seeing this happening really quick. Very, very soon. Will her financial ease come within this year of 2019? Will her financial ease come within the next 4 months? Yes. So there you go, darling. Over the next 4-month period. Maybe sooner than that as well. I don't know what it is. I have no idea what it is, but you're going to find out. You have to let us know what it is. So there you go, darling. The next one is, what did I say? Danessa? Was that the name, Danessa? I'm not sure. I know a couple more came in. I think I'm going to call it a night real soon. We'll just take, yes, Danessa Grafton. Danessa Grafton, could you come forward? Wait a minute, you gave me another alternate name for her, didn't you? I think you did. Let's see here. Okay, 2 more people. After this one, Sarah. So we're going to do Danessa, and then it's Robin, spelled with B-Y-N, Edwards. And then it's Cheryl Earhart. Robin Edwards is next after Danessa, and Cheryl Earhart. Let me see here. Okay. Gypsy is Danessa. There we go. Okay. You'd like to know if you should be focused on a change in your career. Well, let us find out. Okay. Okay, thank you very much, Cheryl. You are... I'll probably forget that, though. You watch, because I'm getting tired. Where are we for time? Okay, yeah, it's... Sarah, Hummingbird, we'll close the donations down for the night now. I'm not going to do this 3-hour thing. I'm at 2 hours and 20 minutes now. So, no more questions and donations tonight. Only those that have already come forth. Anybody new coming in and asking? Oh, please don't. Thank you very, very much, Cheryl. It's appreciated. Thank you. You share it anywhere you want. You can go right ahead. Okay. Should Gypsy change direction of their career? Should they be making changes in their career? Is this in their better interest? One more time. I'm going to give them a good shuffle here. All right, I'm going to cut right here, Janessa. Six of Pentacles is what I pulled for you. Yeah, sixes are good. They're good in tarot. They bring harmony and balance and put everything in the place that it should be in, where it's supposed to be. Everything makes sense. Everything's so nice when everything makes sense. I've got no drink here. I'm so dry. With the Six of Pentacles, it covers generosity. It shows you reaching out and being generous with others when you are able to do so. Dry. You've got a gift coming in that's coming your way here. It's something you need to know about. The gift could be money, or it could be another token of love that's coming your way. A token of friendship, or even somebody that's showing their support. This money, wherever it comes from, whoever it comes from, is feel-good money. There is on the other side of that somebody being very generous to you and with you. If you're the recipient of this money, you are going to genuinely feel gratitude. You'll be overflowing with gratitude. It's a beautiful thing. It's very wonderful. Equally, you may be the one that's donating your time, donating your effort, your work, even money. Could show you doing that as well. And you will be doing this with thought and sensitivity. Whether you're giving to an individual, such as a friend who could be struggling right now, you could, trying to carry your friend through and help them out, or even to an organization, it could be like your favorite charity. But you will remain sensitive to the people that you're helping. They'd still have their pride, kind of thing, right? So we need to be sensitive to the needs of others. The advice of the card: receive any gifts with thanks and grace. And if you are giving to others, enjoy it, because giving within itself is its own reward. You get something back from that. You don't do it for that reason, but you discover when you give of yourself selfishly, with no regard to yourself, but you're seeing what's in front of you, and you see a need and you know you can fill it, so you fill it. And what you get back from that is more than what you gave out. That is usually how these things play out. I can tell you that. Beautiful. The advice of this card for you is to receive any gifts with thanks and grace, and if you're giving to others, enjoy it. Keywords are finances, gifts, balance, help, compassion, humility, and protection. And we'll ask directly your question. These are things you needed to know. I don't question it. Tarot brings them forward. You need to know these things. But let's find out for you if you should be making a career change at this time in your life. Let's see what we can do. Let's see what Lilith has to say. Does Gypsy, should they be taking and making a new career change? Should they be making a new career change? Is this in their better interest at this time? Because we know how these things can change. But should they be taking and thinking and considering a new career at this time? I'm hearing no. That's what we're getting, is a no. They're to stay in their chosen career at this time. I keep saying at this time, because I'm feeling this is going to change down the road. Is this correct? They are going to down the road, but not for a long time. It's not of consequence or even consideration right now. You're to keep doing what you're doing. It's in your better interest. She's talking to me like crazy here. Yes. Okay. It's just that straightforward. You do have a change. Thank you, Lila. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate that very much. You may stop. You may slow down. You may stop. There we go. Thank you, Lilith. So there you go. There you are. You're not to make any changes right now. You need, well, they're saying in your best interest is stay where you are right now. But there's definitely going to be a career change down the road for you. Okay. And thank you so much as well, Gypsy. Thank you. So Robin's next. Okay. So, okay, I can answer that for you. Bear with me one moment. I just have to. Oh, who's after Robin anyway? Is what I want to know. How many's left here? Who's after Robin? I'm gonna refresh this page because I thought I heard something else coming in. I don't know. Robin, Cheryl Earhart. Okay. Till I refresh it. I got to get another little drink here. Just one moment. Here we go. I'm so slow. A damn leg. There we go. You'd never know I took a pain pill. Never know it. Not even touching it. Okay. A little ice with this. Okay. You fall out of love. Oh dear. Okay. I'm not forgetting where I'm at here. Hey, Tom. No, that's okay. We're doing all right. We've closed down the donations, so we're finishing up. I lost my question. Okay, should I go slow with the business? No, that's not the one. It's not Robin. There she is. I am getting tired and sore, but I'm going to finish up the last couple people, and then I'm going to call it the night. Is what I'm going to do. Okay, I'm going into PayPal notes. I just seen that, Robin. I'm sorry. I kind of lost my way. You asked me a very simple question about a relationship. Just give me a moment. I've refreshed myself. You're wanting to know if you and your ex are going to reconcile. You've had no contact in over a month. He's a Virgo and you're a Libra. God love you. Okay, Robin. Let's see here. Will Robin be reconnecting with her ex? Are they going to reconcile? They haven't had any contact. It's been a month now. And then you know what, Robin? What I heard, that don't mean nothing. Doesn't matter if it's been a month. Are Robin and her ex going to reconcile? And they've not spoken for a month. He's a Virgo. She's a Libra. Virgos can be stubborn. They can. I'm going to cut the deck right here for you, Robin. Here we go. That's what I got for you, Robin. That's what come up. Okay, we got to go with whatever tarot brings. That's okay. Don't worry about it, Tom. It's all good, bud. It is. Thank you. I don't expect the girls to be here every time I do this, but it's a big help when they are. There's no denying that at all. So, but here we are, Robin. Ten of Swords represents endings, and in this case, and I'm going to have to say right off, we will check with Lilith. Right off, the answer is no. The answer is no. You're not going to reconcile. Is what it's showing. You're welcome, Gypsy. It was my pleasure, truly. Thank you very much for being here as well. And Cheryl's the last one, yeah. I'm getting a real flat vibe off of this, and I don't know what it is. I'm not going to question it. It just is what it is. But having the Ten of Swords here for you, and pertaining to your question, right off the get-go, I'm just seeing and I'm hearing, well, it's obvious the card is the Ten of Swords. And tens in tarot are all about the endings, and they're not always bad endings. Sometimes good endings happen. In your case, though, and maybe you're just wanting to know, maybe you should keep an open mind about maybe keeping an open mind about maybe a new relationship coming into the picture. This is the final number card of the Swords, and it is the summing up. It is an ending, and it usually involves some degree of drama. This can come as a shock or as a relief for you as you see the situation of the relationship really for what it is or what it was, but it is what it is, right? You see, really, if you're realistic about this, that this relationship cannot grow and it cannot develop past where it's at right now. However unwanted this card may be, when it does arrive in somebody's reading, it does tell the truth of the situation or the person. It helps you to see what you need to release. It helps you to see what needs to be released. The advice of this card for you is to walk away and let it go. Focus on your present rather than dwell on your past. It's the worst place you can leave yourself. Your keywords are completion. There's going to be a release. There could be a little drama involved yet. There's a transformation because things are changing. Feeling victimhood, feeling truth, and feeling shock. But knowing the truth overall is really, the truth will set you free, as they say. Let's ask Lilith and see what she says. Robin wants to know, Robin wants to know if her and her ex are going to reconcile. They haven't spoken for like a month, but she wants a yes or a no. Are her and her ex going to reconcile? Will there be a reconciliation? Right off, look, no. She's saying no right off. No reconciliation. Are they completely done, like forever? They are. Is there new love coming in Robin's future? There is. The new love coming in her future. Is this somebody that she already knows? Does she already know? No, you don't. You don't know them yet. When are they coming into her life? Are they coming into her life within this year of 2019? We got like 4 months left. They are. She's going to meet this person before the end of this year, 2019. What is the first initial of their first name, please? Does their first name begin with the letter A, the letter B, the letter C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, the letter K, the letter L, the letter M, the letter N, the letter O, the letter P, the letter P? Yes, the letter P. Their name begins with the letter P, so there you go. There's your questions answered. Thank you, Robin, for your donation. Thank you for being here. I appreciate it very, very much. And we're about to embark on, I think it's the last person here. I want to refresh to make sure that I'm not missing anybody as well, and make sure the last person is indeed the last person. Put it that way. Okay. There we go. Cheryl Earhart. Thank you so much. And thank you, Robin, for your donation. I appreciate it very much. Thank you. Okay, Seer Guru. Seer Guru. Can I get your question? You've been hanging out and waiting, and you've been so patient. Here we go. Seer Guru wants to know, should I go slow with the business in Quartzsite, Arizona that I want to start, or go aggressively into it? What is best for success? Yeah, I am good. That's okay, Robin. I never felt the thing. I don't feel it when I'm actually reading. It's kind of like when I stop. But anyway, this is for Seer Guru. Wants to know, should they start out slow in their business in Quartzsite, Arizona? Quartzsite there. Or should they become more aggressively and dive right into it? That's an interesting question. It's very interesting. I got 3 rocks sent to me. It's been about 2 years from Carol Rose from New Zealand. And they live on a quartz property. She sent me pictures. And they live on this bay there, and that's where all the digging for the quartz goes on. And she has shown me pictures. I couldn't believe there's pieces of quartz that are bigger than my house, sitting on top of the ground. Unbelievable. And the Seer Guru wants to know if they start slow or fast. I'm smelling something very strange. I'm going to cut the deck here in a minute after I do a run through first. Can't seem to get under that 3-hour mark with these 2 hours and 40 minutes. I had no intentions on being on here that long. I said that the last couple of nights. Here we go. Seer Guru. Go slow. You got the Eight of Swords. It's all about restrictions. It's about having to pad through. That's what I'm hearing, padding through. One step at a time, going slowly, deliberately, checking for details, being hyper aware of details, knowing that the details are what are going to complete the big picture here for you. Change. There's change coming up. Some of it's mental. You're thinking differently now. You're not thinking the way you were. But I'm pretty sure that you need to take this slowly and not just go aggressively diving right into it head first. That's what I'm hearing. Maybe I'm the one that's wrong. I don't know. But there are restrictions here. This 8 is bringing about a change in your life, a change to a certain part of your life. Could be your career, of course. This 8 sees you on the brink of that change as you realize the way that you're being restricted by your circumstances at work, in a relationship, or in a project. The card often shows that a relationship could be on lockdown because one of you is not free to make a commitment. Now, that relationship can be business-wise as well. It doesn't necessarily mean romantically. Additional meaning of this card is being bound by way too much responsibility as well. That's why you have to take your time. The advice of this card is for you to get practical and see that you are in control first of your own future. You see how this is all coming together here. And this is, you're going to go through with this and follow through regardless of what other people think. You're gonna listen to your instinct, to your intuition here. Even more so than what I'm saying, Spirit's bringing you through, or even what the card is saying. These are suggestions for you to follow. There's a reason they're being suggested, but nowhere does it say you have to follow this. Really, in the big picture, at the end of the day, this is all up to you. So yes, get practical and see that you are the one that's in control of your own future, regardless of what other people think. You don't worry about them. You can free yourself by being less tolerant of others and of the demands of other people as well. Free yourself from that. If that's holding you back, holding you down, oppressing you, slowing you down. Start peeling off. This is important. This is your life. This is your business. You need to peel off the layers that are no longer serving you any purpose in any good way, shape, or form in your life. You need to thin things down so you can focus on your business. The keywords are separation, fear and burdens, a lack of vision, being stuck, responsibility, and change. I feel these are your fears. That's what I'm feeling here for you. Let me check here with Lilith and see what she's got to say about all of this. Where am I going? Can't even think. Can't even think. All right, just one moment. There we go. Lilith, this is your last swing for tonight, my love. Thank you so much, Spirit. To Seer Guru, should they move aggressively, getting into business for themselves? Should they move aggressively? Even though I move, she's still swinging. No, look, there she goes. No, do not do it aggressively. That's coming. That's real strong for you. You are not to a no. You don't go barging through, diving in. Should they take their time and one step at a time and go slowly? And she's agreeing 100%. There you go. You need to slow down and you need to take your time. And there's a reason for that. You'll be sorry. Or if you don't, you'll be very happy that you did down the road. I'm glad that I stopped and thought about this and that I took my time with this. And that, ladies and gentlemen, we're at 2 hours and 45 minutes. We are done. We are done. Bay of Funded Fortunes is about to leave the building. kind of thing. Thank you all so much for being here. Thank you for your donation as well. Seer Guru, thank you so much. I appreciate it. I might as well pack that book right in there with it, since I'm always using it lately anyway. And I know where it's at, and I don't have to look if I can get it in. I'm not going to be able to get it in, am I? So I've got, for time, I've got 11:56, and I did want to be done long before midnight. And I'm marking my cards. We're going to leave that book right out. There we go. I just folded a couple of them. Heaven's sakes. Leave well enough alone, Natalie. Let's put the damn cards away. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you to my guides. Thank you to everybody that showed up tonight. It was a slow night, but it's a good thing in a way, because it worked better for me, because I'm not really at 100% here tonight. I am feeling tired, frustrated, running up and down the highway here, chasing pigs all over the place. It's so freaking funny. And then coming in, the whole table set up for this reading, and I had to abandon everything. I just got reconnected and had to shut everything down and go chase these pigs for my neighbor. He's out in the middle of the Bay of Fundy. He's a commercial fisherman. He's out there, and I'm calling him on his cell phone. He's like, oh, he's swearing, he's cursing. No. All right, I'm turning the boat around. I'm coming back. I'm going to be there as soon as I can. And he just hammered her all the way down. And I don't know if anybody could hear, but I said, here comes the owner of the pigs. You could just hear the truck just screaming coming down the road. And you hear him driving up into his driveway. And the motor, oh my gosh, but within 5 minutes, he was laughing. He couldn't stop. You could hear him up there. He was like, I just get one in, the other one got out again. They're driving me crazy, kind of thing. And then he had to repair where they broke through. It's been crazy. And then I come in and I go, hello, welcome to Bay of Fundy Fortunes. I'm Natalie. I'm your reader for the night. I just got done chasing pigs all over 3 properties here. So it's been kind of crazy. Anyways. Let me ask that again. We're just going to pull Lilith for you. I forgot about the name of the place that you're going to work. Okay. So, just when you think you're done. I'm never done. Seer Guru. Should they go with the business in Quartzsite, Arizona, that I want to start? Should he go with the Quartzsite, Arizona, that they want to start in business? Should they go aggressively into it? What's best for success? What is the answer, Lilith? One more time, yes or no. Should they go into, are they going to go into the business in Quartzsite, Arizona? Is Seer Guru going to go into, Quartzsite, Arizona, into business? They're not going into it? Is that what you're saying? No. What are you saying? You're saying no to something. What is it? They're not to go into it aggressively? Is that what it is? Is that what we're hearing here? Yes. Is that what's going to be best for business in the bigger picture for Seer Guru? Taking their time, taking it slow, taking it deliberate. That is going to be best for the business end of things for them. That's where they'll get there slow but sure and make the prosperity. Thank you very much. You may stop. There we go. Okay. There you go. You heard it here first. In the end, you're going to do what you want to do anyway. So, and I don't see any movement here on my chat screen. What's going on? Robin, yeah. Thank you, Sarah. Thank you. Thank you, Jennifer. Thank you, Seer Guru. Okay. Wonderful. Well, you got a better idea now as far as tarot goes, the world, the universe, and all that good stuff. As far as that goes, you're being led in the right direction is what I would say. But you're to take your time. You're not to rush into this. Maybe there's going to be some lessons learned along the way, and it's good for you that you learn them. It's better to have a little blip now than a big blip later, right? After the fact, that doesn't serve you any positive purpose. So it's better to take the slower steps. It's the tortoise and the hare, right? Who's going to win the race? Well, the tortoise always does. So there we go, everybody. There we go. Thank you, Sarah Hummingbird. And thank you, Jennifer, as well, for coming in. You didn't have to, dear, though. It was a great, yes, it was a good night. It was a good energy. And we'll see, Sarah, if we can't reconnect come the weekend of the Balloon Festival. We'll see. I'll see what, I'm going to play that by ear and see. So I don't know if I have to go to Norton for that. I don't really want to spend the whole weekend there. I'd like to go for the day, but we'll see. And if I end up going, well, we'll meet up somewhere for sure, just to say hi. You're welcome, Dreama. It was a pleasure. Thank you, Linda. You're very welcome. I am sorry. Yeah. I'm sure, I hope you had tears of joy knowing, okay? Knowing. For sure. Your soul connection doesn't end because one of you have ceased to exist in a physical form. They're still there. Goodbye for now, Sergio. See you. We're done for tonight, Lulu. I'm sorry. Luis, I'm sorry. I'm very sorry. We'll be back in a couple of nights. I'm burned out. I've been here 2 hours and 52 minutes doing readings. You don't want me reading for you when I get this tired. It's you know, I'm really like going out on the ends. I'm sorry. Subscribe to the channel. All right. And so that you get notifications, Luis, subscribe to the channel, Beafundi Fortunes. And then that way, the next time I do the mini live reads, and that's what they're called, you'll get a notification. Hopefully everybody else, check your subscription list to make sure you're still subscribed to Beafundi Fortunes as well. Yeah, the readings are closed for the night. It's been a very long night. I said I wasn't going to do this again tonight, and look at this. Here we go, 3 hours later. But it was a slow night. It was a very steady pace. I don't know what happened. A lot of the people from last night, well, I want a reading. Well, you have to come back tomorrow. Natalie, be here tomorrow. Beafundi Fortunes, be here tomorrow. Be doing more mini readings to carry, you know, pick up the slack that we had to leave at the end. And I don't know where those people went to, but it's a slow night, but it was a good thing that it was. I'll be less burned out. Yes, please like and share the channel and show your support. It wasn't a big crowd here tonight, but that's okay. As long as some people walked away with something from this. Subscribe and breathe. There you go. All right, guys, let's all say good night. It is Sunday. It's a long weekend here in my province of New Brunswick in Canada. It's a Labor Day weekend, so tomorrow's a holiday as well. And I'll see if I can't get some more general readings out. And oh my goodness. For the Virgo reading, there's 3 parts and they're noted. Okay? Virgo part 1 of 3, Virgo part 2 of 3, and Virgo part 3 of 3. The internet went down twice and then I had to go and rescue my neighbor's pigs. So anyways, good night, Aiden. Thank you so much. Okay, we'll see you guys. Thank you, Sarah Hummingbird. Thank you, Jennifer. Thank you, Aiden. Thank you, Darlene, so much for being here. Thank you, Louise, for dropping in. Thanks, Darlene, again. Good night, everybody. Keep the peace in. You can share that love and light out. And if you want a private reading for me, dip down below and read what's beneath this video window. And then send me an email from there. And I try to continue with the general readings for September tomorrow. Good night, everybody. I'm going to have my tea and my toast. I can't wait for it. I'm going to get my jammies on. I can't wait for it. And then I'm going to put on one of the reality shows that it's mindless television. It's all about fashion and decorating your home and upkeep. It's about these two black males that are married and they're designers and all this stuff. It's mindless television. It doesn't require me to think. I just watch until I say, okay, that's it, I'm off. Anyways, thanks everybody. Sweet dreams to everybody. Thank you, Sarah. Oh, thanks, Lynn. I've heard that before. Thank you, everybody. I really, really love you guys for being here. You really pick my day up. It doesn't matter how tired I am. Because when I'm reading, I'm usually okay. Once I get in the reading, everything else just kind of doesn't exist for those few minutes. So I get something out of it too. And it also helps me out. And it helps to support this channel with the rising cost of internet is insane. I pay, I think it's 170, something like that every month. Just for my internet, and then I got to pay for my phone, and I don't have TV anymore. So all of this really helps me keep my channel and my show on the road so I can share my gifts and help pass messages along from the universe to you guys. Good night, everybody. Mwah. Thank you so much. Thank you, 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 thank you. The ultimate. Good night, everybody.